What it is, yeah. What's happening, y'all? It's the Real Talk, man, with the Real Talk for y'all, man. Another segment, another topic for y'all, man. Tonight, this episode, man, it's called, first before I get into our visit, first I want to thank everybody who watch, support, who subscribe, who share, comment. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. I really do, man. Thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people who, wrote me day one when I started doing this Real Talk back in the day. All you guys, man. Like, I love y'all. Like, y'all always show me love. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. So I tip my hat to y'all. Thank y'all, man, for, like I said, always supporting, always, showing love to the boys. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into tonight's topic, man. Tonight's topic is about, today's dating and dating in today's world, man. Dating in today's climax, man, is crazy, wild, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dating is not the same. Back in the day, you would go out, you get all dressed up, go to the club and shit. You be all hyped, man. We get these hoes. The niggas, we be like, man, we get these hoes tonight, man. I'm gonna get these hoes. The women, yes, find me. That's how we met back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now today, we got dating and shit. So, and dating today, it's a little different. It's different now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are meeting. You got social media. A lot of us are meeting through social media, the DMs, the inbox. I remember Facebook. I remember MySpace. So let's go back to there. Let's take it when it first all started, man. So we went from meeting, being outside, and you had Black Planet too. Don't get it fucked up. You had Black Planet, but I never was on Black Planet, but I heard about it. My first social media experience was MySpace, and MySpace, man, was crazy as hell. MySpace was wild because you had the little wall, you had your music on your wall, you had your top 5 friends and shit. People calling you, asking you, yo, why ain't in your top 5? And you know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking chicks and shit telling me why I'm number 3. This shit was wild. MySpace was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had motherfucking, yo, why ain't in your top? So that was our first social media experience, which was dope. And that's when it begun with the inbox. I mean, like, or messages, to each other. That's where it started. Then we got Facebook, what they call Meta now. Facebook was a whole nother animal, man. We got this Facebook. Oh man, the inbox. I used to tell people, man, the Facebook inbox used to be a dating site. This before dating sites even came out. This the crazy thing about this. I said that Facebook inbox is like a miniature dating site before dating sites ever came up, because like it was crazy. People was in your inbox, and you meet people, like, so that was our first time experiencing people we never probably crossed paths with through social media. So Facebook came, then you got Instagram, the DM, you got Twitter, the DM, you got like all these social media outlets, you know what I'm saying, that gives us complete access to anybody or anyone in the world, not fucking state, what world, nigga. You can meet people in the world from social media. So you add that factor in, and you meet somebody, you might meet your person, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, we used to have the fucking party line. Like, this is what I'm saying, y'all. I'm old enough to know what the party line. A lot of you young motherfuckers have no clue when we say the party line. Motherfucker, yo, who in here? You motherfucker going, who in here? You know what I'm saying? That's how you meet people off the party line, man. I mean, Backpage. Actually, I never met somebody Backpage. I never even. But I heard you can meet someone on Backpage, man. Backpage. I don't know if you ever heard of Backpage, man. Backpage, you meet people up there. But all this to say, like I said, social media have granted us, complete access to more people. And now you have dating sites that's strictly. So see, in the DM and the fucking inbox, you gotta play it off first. You gotta be like, yeah, what's up? What you got? You got small talk and see if they bite. That's the thing about the inbox and fucking, the inbox or DMs or these social networks. You gotta win your way in. You can't just go dive in. Yo, what's up? I thought you gotta kind of linger your way in. But on the dating sites, nigga. We're on a dating site. Fuck you mean? Like, you straight at it. I'm here to date with Satnin. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between the inbox. The inbox, you gotta act like you ain't in her inbox, the shoot your shot. But then you shoot your shot. Whereas though dating sites, nigga, I ain't got you here, I'm here. What the fuck? What it is? So that's the difference too, y'all. So I say all this to say that the dating dynamic has changed a lot, man. It changed a lot. Like again, this is not our grandmom and grandfather dating. This is our mom and mom. That like think about our parents. I mean, my parents, for example, were next door neighbors. They were next door neighbors. That's how they met. Most of our parents either went to school together, they was in the same town, they grew up together. A lot of our parents met either from hometown or maybe college or fucking military. I think they probably the only three ways most of our parents met. Tell me I'm lying. Either from the local town or neighborhood you from, or they went to school together, or they fucking met military or college. Real talk. And that's just it. That was really the only ways you could meet someone, because you wasn't traveling a lot. It was no social media. It was shit. We come from there. It was no goddamn map. We had to use MapQuest and print it out. Goddamn it, to go on trips. Yo, you got the motherfucking. So we come from that era. So I say that to say again, like what I'm saying, like now you have access to more people, man. You're not meeting like that. Like I mean, of course, our kids, a lot of our kids, me for example. Met their mom locally. It was a local thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it still wasn't all this now. So even our kids, ladies and gentlemen, is product of what, our grandparents and mom dating, the same style of dating. But now I think our children are gonna grow up and be able to meet someone completely from a whole nother area, from a whole nother culture, you might say. Like they just have way more access than we had to people and dating and marriage and stuff like that. So let's talk about the dating pool. I'm going to speak specifically for my age group. Again, when I speak for the 35 and up crowd. I do 35 and up crowd. 30 and up crowd too, 30 and up. I'm going to say 30 and up. I speak for the 30 to 20. I mean, I don't know how it is for y'all, because I know when I was in my 20s, I still was wild. I didn't give a fuck. And I didn't know how to be in a relationship in the age, the age of 20s, in my 20s. So I can't even speak on that. So that's why I kind of speak to the 30 and up, 35 and up group, because at that age you kind of start having a sense of what you want, what the fuck you know what it looks like to be in love and want a relationship and want to be loved and dating. So the topic is, today's dating, and I would just break the first few minutes. I was just breaking down the differences of dating from back then to now. You know what I'm saying? Like even for me, I know what it's like to not have cell phones. I think cell phones came out when I was in like the high school. Matter of fact, graduating high school, we still had the big ass dumb mobile phone, we would call them. So cell phones wasn't out. So I think I'm thinking maybe 2 years out of high school for me. So that's just the cell phone era. You know what I'm saying? That's just the cell phone era. I'm gonna say that again. The internet era, I think that came probably maybe 5-6 years later. So that's the whole dynamic in dating now, y'all. Like the dynamics. I remember you had to get somebody's number on a piece of paper. You got a piece of paper, give me the number, give me a pen. You had to literally write their number down, bro, and like get her number on a piece of paper and somebody pass it to you. Ain't none of that shit now. Like you got phones, yo, give me a number, put your phone on my number on my phone. So it's a difference now. But let's talk about today's dating and the ways you can date. Like for example, you got these dating sites and shit like that. A lot of people swipe right, swipe left. Dating sites is people. You hear a lot of people say. I listen to the women a lot. They say it's a lot of pool in the dating pool, piss in the dating pool. I only know from the women friends I have that tell me the experiences they had with dating guys, because I don't know what they see. I don't date men, so I don't know what the fuck. Just like they ask me, what do I see with women? The funniest ones I see though is real talk. Funniest things I've seen on, back when I used dating sites were, one of the funniest things I've seen was where they always say, I'm back here to try this again. Like, you don't have to announce you back to try it again. Like, what the fuck that made, what this, I don't think we men need to hear that. Like, I'm back again and let's see how it goes. There it goes. So, basically, last 5 niggas failed. So let's back again. Here's another thing. Your kids, please don't have your kids displayed on any form of dating. Like, why are you posting your children? That is, for me, especially in the climax of sex trafficking and child. This please keep your kids off dating sites, please. I mean, nobody, even your pets. Like, I understand some people super duper into pets. I get it. You're a dog mom, a dog person, cat person. That's it. But the person you're looking for is not looking to date your dog, your cat, your mom, your brother, nobody. They're looking to date you. I understand all that comes with you, but I think they don't have to get to know them yet until they get to know you. I think you are the main focus, the main course meal before they get to know any other shit. You. So please, this is, display you, all of you. and an updated you. Some of y'all display outdated yous, and a lot of the outdated yous are, smaller than the new you. The new you is big, it's huge, and you're not displaying that. You pop up on it, people been getting catfish. You pop up on a date, you 40 pounds heavier, tell me, oh yeah, them pictures from last year I put 40 pounds on. God damn, like you wasn't gonna say shit like, well, nah, I'm just saying, no, the fuck, you don't look the same. 40 pounds is half of a person. Like, these people are that weigh like 100 pounds, 120 pounds. That's half of a human. Like, that's a little like 40 pounds is a fucking lot of weight. You can't just sit there and say, oh, no, you got, please update your pictures and motherfucking let people know, like, the real you, or explain to them, hey, look, man, I put on a few and I'm working on it. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, y'all just don't understand the climax of dating. I'm not here to tear any particular group apart. I'm gonna give y'all both sides, but only gonna give you the woman's side, because the woman's side is what I have experienced versus the male side. I only gonna give you the male side based on what friends of mine have told me they encountered. So the woman's side, when y'all are trying to date, is like, especially if you're online or social media, you guys use a lot of filters. You can get filter fish, fucking, you know what I'm saying? You can get fucking body fished, angle fished. Yo, like, some women know how to use angles, and then you meet them, they big, like, yo, I'm telling you, man, filters, makeup, man, I'm pretty sure y'all seen some of the fucking shit with the makeup. So you can get so many, hair fish, like keeping all your pictures with braids. And then I'm like, okay, she got all braids. Then I see, finally scroll down, you see a picture, she got a low cut like mine. Like, think you got waves like me. What the fuck? Like, so that's kind of like hair fishing a little bit, ladies. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let us know. Don't just pop, braid and your shit low as mine. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but you just gotta let a nigga know. So there's so many ways there's so many layers that some of us men have to peel back to get the real you. You know what I'm saying? To really meet the real you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get when you meet online. Right, from what I heard with the guys, I heard guys hatfish. I heard a lot of guys be bald, hairline be going. I heard a lot of guys height fish. I heard a lot of that. A lot of guys lie about their height. And then the woman meet them, man, I heard some woman, a whole another nigga popped up. She said the nigga uses his nephew pictures, and he was older nigga. He thought, like, I heard some wild stuff from the guy's side. Wild things from my friends. Man, wild things. Dudes just like, like, let's just fuck. You know what I mean? Like, so I've heard some wild shit on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, even some of my guy friends heard their experiences and shit too. So again, the climax of today's dating is definitely different. And this is my advice when you going into dating. I think I said this on don't have no expectations. Because this is why. Like, let's say you go on 5 dates. You went on 5 dates, ladies. You went on 5 dates, and 3 out of 5, you on date 3. And the first 3 of your guy dates bring you flowers. So in your head, you think, oh shit, yes, these niggas is, they courting me. They know what they doing out here, yes. That's what you said. So you're expecting guy number 4 to walk up with flowers because the last 3 brung flowers. The last 3 guys, they have flowers for you. Guy 4 pops up, he has no flowers. He just has himself, but he presents himself well. But the crazy thing about it is, out of all 3 of them guys, you like guy number 4 more because he was more your type. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know what I'm saying, but you still judge him and look at him a little differently because he didn't show up flowers. Meaning you had expectations. You was expecting him to bring this almost like it was like an automatic expectation because the other 3 guys brought flowers. You assumed he was going to bring flowers, but he didn't. So now you're upset with him and shit. Not upset, but you kind of like a little bit like, oh damn. But you know, of course, the night goes well. Everything goes well. You forget about it, but you kind of, girlfriend, how was it, girl? He was good, but he just ain't bring flower like the other guy. That shouldn't even that shouldn't even come up, but it does sometimes. So my point is, you should just go into this thing with no expectations. Therefore, you won't be let down. That's why I say that. You won't be let down. If you don't expect nothing, this is the only thing you should expect them to look like they pictures and shit like that. Hopefully, they look like they pictures and they're attractive to you. That's it. And they're nice. And that's it. Start there. Start at ground zero. You know what I'm saying? Ground zero. They look like they pictures. They match. They look nice. They look presentable. They look like your type. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And from the guy perspective, same thing, man. Like, don't go into it with no expectations. Don't expect she gonna pull your dick out and give you head that first night, bro. Like, calm down. Like, slow down, Roscoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing with dating. Like, don't have no expectations. This start at ground zero and y'all build from there. Just like buying land. You buy land, you build a building on it. You start from ground and you build layers. You build camaraderie. You build a friendship, and start there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I think you should move in today's climax of dating, because there's so many people, so many of us, men and women, walking around with this representative like you are all good. No, the fuck you are not. A lot of us are dealing with mental fucking issues, and that's a big issue. That, again, a lot of us have mental issues that we have not fucking settled or fucking got over, and a lot of us got mental relationship issues that we haven't got over. I've seen countless women say, yeah, I took a few years off to work on me, now I'm ready to get back out there. Get back out where? Like, so you see women say that, like, and we understand what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying? Like, some people didn't do the work. Some people did, some people don't. Some people actually go get therapy, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men don't get therapy, but so that's another thing too. You got to factor in that you got the work done. You did put in the work. You done therapy, all that shit, got yourself together. This man is still struggling with mental shit and fucked up from some shit happened to him, a woman cheat on him, or his wife, anything. It could be anything, insecurities. Man, you don't know what's going on through this. So you're ready. He's ready too, he think, but he's not really mentally ready because he didn't do the work. So now you want that relationship to work because you really, really like this guy. You really like this guy, but he's not mentally where you would like him to be. He's not, and he knows he's not there, but we men, we don't think mental affect us, but it does, man. Men, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Mental shit, fuck with you, especially with dating. It even affects you sexually, bro. Your shit won't work if you depressed or stressed the fuck out, bro. You'll gain, like, I'm just telling you, bro, like, shit will start working you, pains and shit. If you stressed out, listen, do the work. So my point is, man, like, you know, with dating, that's why I say don't have expectations, man. Because you don't know someone's mental capacity. You don't know what they've been through. Hear their story. You meet people who just start blabbing about. I don't like people who talk shit about their exes. I don't like don't back. I'm not objective. I wasn't there. There's your side, his side, and there's the fucking truth. Or it's vice versa. There's his side, her side. There's the truth. I don't like that. Like, he wasn't, especially when people had kids with people. He wasn't. Listen, we not going. I'm looking for somebody more like, yo. This, we gotta stop comparing. We gotta stop like pitting. Woosah. Because dating is complex, and that's when I start thinking about all these variables, all these factors, man, that y'all gotta realize, man. Like, you know, like, especially in the 35 and up group. Let's take, for example, most of us in the 35 and up group have children. Most of us, not all. Most of us have children. Okay, let's say, for example, yeah, what if the guy doesn't have kids and a woman has kids? The woman says, hey, I'm not having no more fuck kids. And he like, yo, I want kids though. Boom, that ain't gonna work. The sad part about it is, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they still pursue each other. Even though they know they both ain't got the same shit, don't align up, but they still end up dating because I don't know. They like each other, I don't know, but they still be fucking around. That happens. Vice versa. The guy has kids, the woman don't have kids. And the guy like, yo, I ain't having no more kids, man. Fuck that, I got enough kids. And she like, well, I ain't got none yet. Like, I want kids. Well, boom, that's an issue. See what I'm saying? So like, that's what dating is, so dynamic these days, so different aspects. I always joke about this. Like, women always say, it's so easy for you guys, so easy for you guys. No, the fuck it's not. Here's why. Because nobody's putting on a fucking dating profile, putting on a social media, whether you came on a dating profile or you got them on Instagram. Nobody putting there, Murder Mike is my fucking son. Bam Bam, Killer Bam Bam is my fucking son. You over this chick crib, you like everything fucking going great. Sitting on the fucking couch one night and fucking little Bam Bam walk in like, who the fuck this nut ass nigga on my couch, mom? You like, and if you, man, who the fuck you talking to, little nigga? Like, you got me fucked now, but I'm looking like, that's little Bam Bam. Like, this motherfucker got bodies out here. I'm old, I ain't about that shit no more. I'm chill, I ain't about, but I ain't no bitch either. But now you sitting there about to have a whole altercation with little Bam Bam and shit. This nigga about to blow your top off because we come from the era, we beat the shit out you first. We throw our hands up. Bam Bam come from the generation, I ain't fighting, man, I'll blow your top. And he about that life. So, and it's funny, but it's the real reality that can happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and your son beefing because I'm dating you and shit. He don't like me or some shit, or for some reason. Now I gotta factor that in while I'm dating you, man. Like, I gotta factor in like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you ain't put that on your profile. Yeah, Bam Bam, my son, he got a couple bodies, but, he don't come around like that. Like, you ain't telling nobody about that. That's, like, hold up, that's a whole nother factor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't telling nobody you had a crazy ass baby dad, a crazy ass boyfriend, crazy ass, you ain't telling nobody that, man. And you gotta remember, some men not cut like that, so you're not factoring that into, you know what I'm saying, your dating or your dating life, that, you know what I'm saying, that you had someone who definitely is, unstable. You're not putting the same vice versa for women. You know what I'm saying? Dudes have crazy baby moms, crazy ex-girlfriends, crazy girl. I've heard plenty of times, and it's real talk, I've heard plenty of times that men have children and he has a daughter, and his daughter is hugely attached to him. So the daughter doesn't like a lot of his girlfriends and they beef. So, and I've heard so many women, and that's crazy too, that can't connect with a guy because his daughter stands in the way. And of course, no man or no parent is ever, in my opinion, should ever pick a person over their child. The child should come first. You still should pursue happiness and love. Don't get it fucked up. Don't let the child fuck it up, but still don't make me choose either. That's a slippery slope right there, y'all. Don't make me choose though. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me choose my child over you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool either. So, that's the dynamic of today's dating, y'all. Like, the children play a part. It's so many, y'all think it's just like meeting somebody and we're like, all right, I like you, you like me. Like, nah, man, those days are fucking over with, yo. I just think those days are over because, you know what I'm saying, like you gotta factor in, here's another thing, you know what I'm saying, do they match up fly, you know what I mean, working wise, money wise. Like, let's be real, money and finances is a big part of a relationship these days too, so do they match you in that aspect? Meaning, for example, hey, I make 6 figures, you work at Walmart as a cashier. Or not knocking no one at Walmart, please don't take that as a wrong, I'm just using an example. But, I'm just gonna say the lesser paying job, the 17, 15 hour jobs. And I'm not saying, that's, you still making money, don't get it fucked up. And I'm not, because again, you gotta be careful these days with these podcasts and the shit you say, because some people get offended. You can't say shit these days without people, I'm offended. I'm offended. God damn, you gotta be careful with the fuck you say. But anyway, you gotta make sure people, like I said, if you make a 6 figure and you aspire to make more, maybe, 250, 300 a year, okay, and you date somebody who only makes 30, 20, 40,000 a year, that don't really match your caliber. And that's what I'm saying too, y'all. Like, that, you gotta factor that in, you know what I'm saying? Women, y'all have kids, and a man is gonna be around your kids eventually. Is he a good influence for your kid? Is he a goofy dickhead? Like, is he actually an example you want to bring around especially your sons? Is he a good example you want to bring around your sons? So shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We got to factor all this in, ladies and gentlemen. You got to factor that in today's dating. Today's dating, there's so many different dynamics that have to factor in. And that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, have no expectations. Build Get the little small shit out the way. The dude, like what I want, what you want. That's it. That's cool. Meaning, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you know what I mean? If you want kids, you don't want kids, get that shit up. Religion, differences. But definitely, like, you know, meeting people and dating today is like merging a company, man. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Every merger does not happen in one signature overnight. It takes, even when they finally do merge, it still takes time for them to completely merge. Like, for example, Sprint and T-Mobile merged a couple years ago. They still, and I have fucking whatever, it's T-Mobile now. Like, it still took me time to go to a T-Mobile store now instead of a Sprint store. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. The merger, even though the merger happened, it still takes time to fully get integrated. And that's how relationships, in my opinion, Mr. Real Talk opinion, should be. Just take your time integrating the two companies. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Learning each other. Having things in common. You have to have things in common, man. You have to know one another. You have to know the do's and don'ts. And we all got fucking red flags. We all got fucking green flags. But just remember this too, ladies and gentlemen. We're males and we're female. There's females. Males, a lot of us got the same traits. Females got a lot of the same traits. So we're going to have some of the same similarities of red flags you've seen before. Do not think someone is lesser. Oh my God, I can't, because that's just my opinion. Don't do that. So that's another dynamic of dating, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just making sure y'all are aligned on the same, y'all march to the same beat. And some, not all aspects, because here's another thing, here's important. No one is ever gonna check all your boxes. You're absolutely out your fucking mind. At this day, no way. There's no fucking way at this day and age you're gonna find somebody that check all your boxes. You find someone who can check most of your boxes, but in the same token, do not settle either. Do not settle. Like, you want somebody, I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite, because that sounds a little hypocritical. You want somebody to match most of your boxes, but at the same time, you don't feel like, man, well, you know what? You know, I really like a taller guy, but this guy only 5'2", he treat me right. And, you know, I'm gonna give him a chance. He ain't that attractive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, like, here's this, oh man, I'm about to bring up there's this new movement with women. And you hear women today are saying that I'm going to like the guy that likes me, and I'm gonna stop liking the guy I like. So women now are saying, I'm gonna stop liking the guy I like, because that's not working for me, and I'm gonna like the guy that likes me. So, and when we hear this, and I hear, so again, I guess the ugly nigga gonna get a chance. That's the truth. Women are giving guys they would never give a chance 2 years ago a chance now these days, and that's cool. That's all fine and well, and it's just the truth. Some women say, you know, I don't look at looks no more. I don't look, you know what I'm saying? You hear some women say, as long as he treat me right, as long as he treat me good, like, you know what I'm saying? He shows consistent. Honestly, it's crazy because you hear the same thing on both sides of the spectrum. For men and women, I heard everybody screaming consistency, everybody screaming transparency, everybody screaming truth. They want the truth. Everybody screaming the same exact things, you know. The biggest one that grinds my gears, not grinds my gears, but wasting time. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste your time. First of all, you know what I'm saying? We humans don't got a lot of time on this earth. I get it. But I don't consider it wasting time. Meeting someone is what God given. You meet some people for the season, and you meet some people for a reason. That's just my opinion. Always been like that. Like, you might not, even your coworkers, even my fucking friends I grew up with, right? I grew up with these group of friends when I was like a kid, like 7, 8, 9 years old. I thought these niggas was gonna be my friends the rest of my life. I don't even know what half these niggas. And I ain't knocking them. I hope they blessed. I know one of them, you know what I'm saying, my Facebook friend. What's up, Dempsey motherfucker? Anyway, you know what I'm saying, I grew up with these dudes and I thought they were gonna be my lifetime friends the rest of my life. But then you realize as you grow and mature that they're not. You grow out of shit. So that's what I'm saying too about you grow out of certain shit. So you know, as you get older, you know what you like and know what you don't like. You know what works for you. That's it. That's the bottom line. You know what works for you and how you want to be treated, how you want to be handled, how you want to go about life. So women, when you say, I'm going to like the guy that likes me, I'm not going to like the guy I like no more. It sounds like, in my opinion, I don't know. And when I talk to my women friends, they do say, yeah, you know, we might be settling. But that's that's just it. So you have to, deal with, what comes with that when you settle. Me personally, and I feel like people, you should not settle. You should be with exactly who you want to be with, or be a fucking alone. That's it. Like, come on, like, we hear so many stories and know so many stories of people being in relationships and being fucking miserable. Like, why? All they talk about is they fucking relationship and talk about each other, man. It is like, what the fuck? It is sad. You like, yo, I want to hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Misery loves company. That is the fuck truth. You're not going to, like, bro, I live a happy life. I'm good. Like, you're not going, like, so what? You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, like I said, man, like, yo, like, people, we live these lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, we live these lives. I mean, like certain shit, shouldn't even come up, man. We should know what we want. You should know, how you feel about something. You should know how you want to move and shit like that, man. So that's what we talking about tonight. This evening, we're talking about, dating, today's climax of dating, how you want to be treated. And I do believe dating is not as easy as it was. It wasn't. It was when we was younger, and I was talking about this, but I'm sorry, I jumped up on time. A lot of people use don't waste my time, don't waste time. Honestly, y'all, my personal opinion, I don't think there's no such thing as wasted time. It's just like when you going for a job, you apply for different jobs, and you apply for different jobs. Let's say you apply for 5 jobs, and you got interviewed for 3. That's 3 people you interviewed. You know what I'm saying? You didn't waste your time. You went, shit, I remember when I was a kid, a couple years back, I fucking got hired by one company. I literally went to first day to start this company, went to start there, first day on the job. As I'm there, I get a call from the job I wanted. And honestly, it was Comcast. They called, and it was a job I wanted. So I had to turn around and tell them, hey, yo, I got this job that I wanted, so I don't want this job. And I walked off. I kept it real. I told him, like, hey, thanks for the opportunity, appreciate it. So to me, my point I'm making, it wasn't wasting time. It wasn't wasting time. It was just, I was using that moment to get to where I wanted to be. And I ain't saying date like that, like date, hey, I'm gonna date this nigga to this, my Prince Charming come. If that's what you wanna do, be honest though. Be fucking honest. Just say, hey, listen, man, I ain't like, we can hang out, chill, fuck, whatever, like, but and until my prince, just keep it real. Shit, I heard situations where women was getting mangled by a dude till their dude came home. Dude was locked up. She was like, yo, dude, old boy come home 2 months. He thinking like, damn, I've been fucking you for 2 years. I thought, nah, nigga, listen, old boy come home, so it's over. And they really shut it down. I've known women, countless situations I heard about that. And she dead ass, like, now, if it don't work out when you get out, definitely gonna get called straight like that. Women, man, I salute y'all, man. And that y'all is the ones who do get hurt the most, but you should know exactly how you want to deal with your dating life, how you want to be dated. And that's just it. And same for men, man. You should know how you want to be dated, how you want to be treated. At the end of the day, we all know what it feels like when a motherfucker fucks with us. We all know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker into us. And I think a lot of us are guarded. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing you got to factor into, y'all. Like when you are dating, a lot of us are fucking guarded. We all been through some shit at this age. If a motherfucker sitting there tell you they ain't been through some shit at this stage in their life, again, 35 and up, they fucking lying. Like, ain't no way you had this perfect fairy tale life with no drama, meaning like you never been cheated on maybe, or having your heart broke. And you ain't always have your heart broke by being cheated on. Don't get it fucked up. You can have your heart broke by somebody wasn't there for you, your mom died, your dad died, and they wasn't there for you. Your loved one, that can break your heart too. Like, damn, I thought you had my back, or you lost your job and they shit on you or some shit. So heartbreaking always, motherfucker, get cheated on. Heartbreaking some shit like that. You lost your job, and you thinking the motherfucker got at your back, gonna pick you up. They shitting on you behind your back, telling you, bit bum ass motherfucker, need to get it. And you like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that fucked me up. I need a little moment. But yo, you got people out there like that, man. People will throw you under the bus and ain't really, so that's heartbreaking to some of us, because you wouldn't be like that to them. So that's why heart breaks your heart. So don't always get it fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, cheating and infidelity is, heartbreaking. So that's my point. So ain't no way you're gonna sit there and say at this point in our lives, we haven't all been through some shit. We don't all have baggage. We all have fucking baggage. And let's get it fucked. Don't get it fucked up. And that's my opinion too. Real talk. That the nicer looking people are toxic as fuck. And I say that because we can pick and choose at the top. We can pick at the top shelf. Let's be honest. And so therefore, and you may play on the bottom shelf because you can, and knowing you don't want the bottom shelf, but you'll play around on it until you get that top shelf. So that's what I mean. We all got that toxic in us too. And it's funny, we play around with the word, but we do. My point is this, man. Like real talk, man. Like if you walking into dating or a relationship, like you all together, like you perfect, fuck out of here, man. If you meet somebody like that, man, bounce, man. Just fuck out of here, man. You're dealing with humans who got insecurity issues, mental issues, you know, daddy, mommy issues. There's so many issues dealing with shit, colorism. You know, they don't know if they want to be pro-black, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many issues. Then you got the underlying issues. And then you got natural, maybe health issues, stress, diabetes, and obesity. You got physical, you know, things like that can, you know, got something to do with, you know, a relationship, man. You got people, you know, like you might not be in a bigger woman. You might be in a big, like you got all these factors, and someone like, you know, I'm bigger than what I was, but you know, you accept it. You accept you if you want to accept it, and that's okay. But again, these still are things you have to factor in these relationships we have these days. You have to factor all these things in. And when dating, you have to factor all these things in. And one thing I will say, I will give props to the new wave of dating, honestly, is pretty dope. Because you can meet your person. I say this with full confidence. You can meet your person and they're not from around your way. They're not from around your hood. They're not from your area. They could be from somewhere else and they just match up fly. And that's the dope thing about social media, is that we can cross paths with people we would never had a chance to cross paths with years ago. And you can meet that dope person who actually match a lot of your boxes. And man, y'all just hit it off and shit like that. So, and they might be a plane flight away or around, I don't know, but that's the dynamic of this new wave of dating too, that you can, it doesn't have to be, you know, it kills me when I go back home to my hometown and I see people still, they break up and they end up dating someone else that they went to school with or something. That still mind boggles me. Like, in this new world of dating, in this world where we have access to so many people, you just broke up with motherfucking Pam, and now you're dealing with motherfucking Darlene, who was in your class. Like, y'all, like, nigga, like, or same vice versa, women. Like, it's so much, it mind boggles me when I see that still today. You know, people are just still, I guess we are comfortable in our comfort net, and I think as we do get older, let's keep it real. As we get older, we lose our looks a little bit, so we get a little insecure. We don't think we look as good as we used to. So I think that may factor in why we just settle and find a safety net, like of people we know that know us. Like, you know, I was the shit back in the day, girl. Like, I guess you could live. I don't know. All I do know that, you know, in this world now, you have you have so much access to people and finding your person than we had before. So you should use it, man. You should really use it, and it's a pretty dope thing because, you know, as much as you want to say about the new wave of dating is shitty, I say I'm in the middle. It's good. It can be good or bad. You never know. It's you know what I'm saying. But don't give up on dating. Be a hopeless romantic, man. Be hopeless romantic is dope. Don't give up on love, especially black love is dope. Don't give up on black love, please, black men, black women. Like, not been written, but this black love is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I love being black. I love our people, but don't give up on black love. Don't give up on dating. You know what I'm saying? I know dating can be difficult, it can be stressful. As men, I know it can be expensive and shit. But don't give up on it, man. There's a person out there. I seen this guy. He went viral a couple of weeks ago. It was a 52-year-old man. He said he just got divorced. And he was complaining about the women out here. It's like they don't want nothing. And it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So he's ready. But that's another thing you have to factor in too. Some people are used to being in relationships. So they ready to jump, you know, right away. Then if they meet somebody who just ain't ready to jump, they get all frustrated. Like, nigga, I just did 16 years with this nigga. They did a bid. I ain't quite ready yet. Like, I ain't saying I want other men. I just ain't ready to commit. Like, people, this one thing about relationships, y'all. I'm gonna say this and I'm about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Relationships are, you do have expectations in a relationship. You do have things you have to do. You do have duties in a relationship. You do have, you know, things you have to make sure you're accountable for someone else. When you decide to be in a relationship, you're accountable. Your actions are accountable. Everything you do is accountable. You can't just stay out all night when you're in a relationship without no explanation. You can't just do what you want. You're accountable. You have to explain. You have to tell someone, because their feelings is involved. That's the difference in a relationship. You're accountable for someone else. You're accountable for how they feel. When you do something, how that's gonna make them feel. You're accountable for all these things. So you have to factor these things in when you out here, dating and thinking about dating, getting in a relationship, man. You're accountable for someone else's feelings and how someone else move. So when you want to, again, don't give up on dating. Dating is a good thing, and dating the way we date now is a new wave of dating online, whether it's a dating site, whether it's social media. I worked with this cat who said, his girlfriend, he met her in the DM or some shit, Instagram DM, which is beautiful. Lauren London, what was his name? Nipsey. Their story is amazing. I love their story. Love the guy, rest his soul, Nipsey. But I love their story because I think she said she went his DM. She shot her shot. That's dope as hell. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the story is she shot her shot in his DM, and look what happened. They became the hip hop's most beautiful couple until God rest, he lost his life. But they were one of the most beautifulest couples in our community. It was, and Armand Shumfer and the other young lady, they was a nice couple too. Sadly, they got divorced, but we in our lifetime we got a chance to see some beautiful black couples, and Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle was definitely a beautiful couple. And the fact that they met on social media, which is even though they were both celebrities, probably could have got people to meet, but the fact that it happened on social media was dope. So therefore, I say that to say that don't give up on dating, don't give up on love. And that's what we talked about. This topic is, today's dating, y'all. So I appreciate y'all watching. Please follow, please subscribe, please like, please share. This topic, man. That's all. Mr. Real Talk. Yeah, buddy.